genuine opinions. Don't hold back. I want genuine opinions. Do you think that the way I was behaving with her implied in any real sense that I was being sexual towards her, inappropriate? Like, do you think that I actually meant that I want her to blow me when I said blow me?
Yeah,
okay,
I really wasn't there long enough to gauge exactly whether you were or not.
Well, that's good. Okay, so I can ask you the same question. When I tell anybody online to blow me, right, just like in a public chat in front of 100 people, right, do you think that I'm serious when I say that?
Oh, well, no, you say that all the time.
Right, I say that all the time, and that's pretty standard internet, slang, right?
Right.
Right, okay. Now,
if it was a one-on-one conversation, then that would be obviously a completely different demeanor, and there might be some serious context behind that.
Okay. Where is this coming from, though? Is somebody mad at you for this?
As you can imagine, yes, somebody is extremely mad at me.
Is it what I think it is?
Yeah, she's having a mental breakdown as a consequence of this.
Oh, God.
What?
Well, this was bound to happen. There's literally recordings of it everywhere.
I don't want to get into the details. I don't want to get into the details.
Fair.
But it's really bad, okay? And I just want to know, because from a legal perspective, if you guys understand that I was not being serious, then that's important, okay? And I think everybody else, well, most people hopefully understand, except for her and, both hers involved. They don't seem to understand that I was joking. I thought that I was joking, especially like you said yesterday, Killa, when she accused me of being a pedophile, and I was like, yeah, sure, I totally am. And I was deliberately, inflecting my voice in a way that would make it seem like I'm being sarcastic, right? Did you hear that in my voice?
Right. Yeah.
Right. So that indicates that I was not serious for the majority of that conversation. However, there were instances where I was serious, and that was when I said, let's have a real conversation about this. And I said that it's kind of weird for her to be a 44-year-old hanging out with a bunch of 13-year-olds, right?
Which conclusively is a little weird.
Can I ask why you said for legal reasons? Is somebody threatening you legally?
I don't want to get into the details, but I just want to make sure that this is recorded. I think you're recording now, Bess, as well.
Yes, I am. I'm on OBS.
Okay, good. Yeah, so I just wanted to ensure that this is very transparent, that when I said blow me, I did not literally want her to behave in a sexual manner with me. That's the most important thing. Also, obviously, not a pedophile.
Can suddenly be both.
HaltAccount seems to think that I am attracted to anybody between the ages of 14 and 75.
That's kind of a wide array.
Right. She thinks that I was also hitting on Momana, which is why she includes 75.
that too. It goes even higher. So
of course, she also thinks, and I don't want to trash talk her or anything, but she also thinks that I was genuine when I was saying these things to this old woman, who is obviously mentally ill after, the first hour. I'm pretty sure that was apparent to everybody that she and her husband and even her son really suffer.
Okay, they all got on the microphone? I wasn't here for that.
Yeah, no, they definitely did.
She brought her husband on, and she brought her son on as well, too.
Wait, how old was her son? Like college age?
17, 18?
Yeah, 17 was the inclusive age, yeah.
How many times I gotta say it, mommy? Blow me.
Oh my god, man. Fuck you. You can't be like...
Yeah, I really do have a lot of respect for people like you that are, in their mid-40s or even older and think that they can... associate or relate with the culture of a bunch of 13-year-olds on the internet.
Really? Right? Well, you didn't ground me. That was a joke.
I'm grounding you right now. This isn't a joke. You're grounded. Quiet. I'm talking. Okay. Daddy's talking. You got that? I wasn't expecting it to reach this point, but if you want to role play like that...
Okay, man. I'm just whatever shuts you the fuck up. Yeah, okay, I'm grounded. Right, now what?
Well, you've been a really naughty mommy, okay?
What Jared is saying to me is making me feel extremely uncomfortable, right? Okay, I do not like the fact that he is talking to me in this intensely sexual manner, okay? I don't feel like this is appropriate.
That's right.
I'm not going to fucking take it seriously, right? But I'm just saying,
Hey, listen, you're the one talking about my penis earlier, so, maybe you should double think that. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that I sexually harassed you in front of 90 people. Really sorry.
Okay, thank you for your.
And you know, I bet your ex-husband's sorry that I did it as well.
Yeah.
I'm listening. All ears, mommy. All ears.
I think she went on like with her son in the room, like she like set it off as like either a point or a brag or whatever. But her son's literally in the room, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go have great sex with my husband tonight." I'm like, "What the fuck?" Your son's in the room.
Degenerate.
Okay, but aside from that, can we just invite a couple more people who were there to witness it that are like actually adults? Actually, no, we should invite somebody who is not an adult because I want to have like a general
Was Maxi Taxi there?
He's not going to be serious about this. Hi.
Hi, how's it going? Jared, I enjoyed your recent work speaking to that British woman.
Actually, what we're talking right now.
Right, so I wanted to ask you a question, Orson. Do you think that I was serious when I said, blow me?
I don't know what you were saying.
So I told this old woman, 44 years old, I said, quote, blow me. And you know the context, obviously, because you listened to it. Do you think I meant that?
Possibly, I don't know.
Okay.
Did you?
Well, this isn't like, there's no hidden agenda. I'm genuinely asking, like, from your perspective, do you
I don't think you were inviting her for
thank you.
For any sort of sexual activity, but I do think that she was pretty weird.
She was. Well, the point of what I'm trying to say is I want to make sure that everybody understands and that it's like a consensus that I was not serious when I said those sexual things, because I mean it's pretty standard internet insults that you tell somebody to blow you.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I just thought like after that other incident, like when that other stuff came out, that maybe that was a proclivity of yours, but and I respect that. Right. You can never be really sure. There are a lot of there are a lot of people that don't appear like to be massive degenerates, and then when you look a little closer, they are. And some people, these are people that you've known for a while.
You said you enjoyed it, so you thought it was entertaining, you thought it was funny or something, and certainly if you thought that I was serious, that this was a sexual encounter, you would not have enjoyed it. You would have thought that's disgusting and inappropriate, right?
Sure, right.
Right. Okay. So that's what I wanted to clarify. Good.
What was that?
So Maxie, I need to ask you a question now. Yesterday during that dialogue, do you think that I in any capacity was serious when I told this old woman to blow me or said other sexual things such as referring to her as mommy?
Yeah, I think you're. No, should I actually be serious?
You should be serious. This is being recorded.
I need you to take this seriously, Maxie. This is a serious.
This is being recorded.
This is one of Basis interviews. Okay. I feel like you said it in a joking way, but if given the opportunity, Jared, 1,000,000% would have.
Okay, right. And do you think other people also viewed it as me being, in a humorous manner, that I was joking when I said those things?
Well, I think a lot of people are very retarded.
It was like a sad attempt at a joke to like hide your desire for her, in my opinion.
Okay.
Wait, what's happening?
Okay, Oofplex, now I want to ask you the same question. You were present for the thing yesterday, or you at least watched it in a video. Do you think that I was serious when I said to her that she should blow me and that I called her mommy repeatedly? Do you think that I was serious?
I mean,
that I actually meant those things and I actually had some sexual intention? Honestly,
Jared, your history with those sort of things, I don't really know. I couldn't be sure.
So the two people in here that are underage seem to think that I was serious, so that's important.
I don't think you're serious. I just said I couldn't be sure given your past history.
Okay, no, I'm not. Why am I here? Like, why is this?
You gotta be serious, Maxie.
Don't have
to ask me twice.
Why though? Why is it like important?
I don't. I actually, what? I have no idea. Honestly, Jared hasn't explained that yet.
The reason why this is important to me is because certain people think that I was serious about this conversation, and I want to ensure.
Who are these certain people? I've explained to the peanut gallery who this certain person is.
It's irrelevant. Okay, we're talking about a very specific thing, and this is also being recorded. So let's please try to focus on the topic at hand here.
But that is important to me.
It
is important to me.
Okay, wait. I'm gonna be honest. Let me refine my statement here.
like seriousness to
I want to
this
change my statement.
that we are unaware of.
Listen. I've done some more thinking. I want to change my statement. It was obvious irony. However, out of all the things you could have been ironic about in the entire VC, which lasted for like more than an hour, right? You chose to like repeatedly talk about her being mommy, etc. And that's like a purposeful attempt. So it says a lot about the type of irony you were going.
I think that you're correct. Sure. I did repeat that many times. I think that's shown throughout the video,
which is a little weird.
Okay, I understand. I respect your.
Is that like a deep-seated like Oedipus mommy complex? Like, that's what's going on? I mean, like we're all very different people.
Let me explain to you the kind of humor that I was using.
I'm not offering shame. Okay? Yeah,
the kind of humor that I was using. Obviously she's quite an old woman compared to the people that are online here. The point I was trying to make was that it's inappropriate for her to be online surrounded by 13-year-olds. That was the point I was trying to make. The humor was that I was referring to her as mommy. I want you to note that I never once over the entire course of the conversation said that I was going to do something sexual to her. I never mentioned her, personal.
Okay, but were you serious about the point you were trying to make?
Absolutely.
Why would you reinforce that point with that sort of humor? It's like really contradictory.
I don't think it's contradictory. I'd like a couple more perspectives in here. I've received the perspective of all of you. I think Maxi and Noofplux bring up some good points, given my history on the server. Is there anybody else that's online currently that we could get in here that can just give
who
their
else
opinion?
Was there to witness it?
That's
I would have on my friends list.
Hello.
So Oofplux and Maxi seem to think that I was, to some extent, serious about the comments I was making yesterday. They think that I had some underlying sexual attraction to this 44-year-old woman. So evidently there are some people that have different opinions, and not everybody is on the same page when it comes to...
Those two are like 12 years old and probably just fucking trolling, man. Maxi is not serious 90% of the time.
This one I actually kind of have a serious take on, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's actually so rude.
I don't really give a shit. You guys are like 13, Jared. Why do you care what
Jared could have made jokes.
Well, I invited them deliberately because
any
I
other
wanted
part
to get a perspective of what people in general are thinking. I can't just invite, people that are, over 18. I mean, because then the original argument I was making about her hanging out with 13-year-olds would be false. We have mostly adults in here right now, but in that VC listening to me, we're probably mostly 13-year-olds. So it's important to have some people that represent the majority.
Listen, man, I crack jokes about fucking people's moms all the time. Do they think I actually want to fuck their moms?
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be funnier if they did.
Well, I mean, you're actually on the recording in the second part, C-SPAN, going in there and saying, I'm going to literally kill you.
Yeah.
So, holy shit.
I made an actual legal threat.
Look, I don't know what we're talking about right now, but I'm on Jared's side.
Okay, Jared, we have two new guests to poll.
Okay, let me ask them. Okay, so Emperor,
what's going on?
Obviously, we have a history. We've had some beef in the past, but I want your genuine opinion, like this totally serious conversation. Yesterday, that conversation I had with that old woman, when I told her to blow me and said some other things, I called her mommy repeatedly. Did you think I was serious? Did you think I actually meant those things?
Obviously not. You're just saying edgy shit to get under her skin.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I thought it was hilarious.
What's the debate?
So basically, there are a couple people from this community and from other communities that think that I was serious when I was making those comments towards her. And and by the way, this is being recorded by a bunch of people. Okay, they think I'm serious. Some people think I'm serious about that, or that I was serious.
It's like when you tell someone to kill themselves. Obviously, you don't actually mean go blow your brains out. You're just
Nah, but Jared was
But I mean, without any context though, and a recording of that, I mean, you can't really determine context.
I haven't watched video or listened to the recording.
The real question is why does this
I'll
even
tell you
matter?
what I do have.
We don't know. That's the thing. There's some ulterior motive here. We just haven't cracked it yet.
There's definitely some Totodrak shit to be mad about.
I'm not sure what you mean by ulterior motive. I'm totally serious, and I'm glad this is being recorded. Okay, it's just important.
But we don't know why. We don't even know why you need to ask all these questions.
Because I want to understand what people actually thought about that situation. Because I understand that someone might interpret that as no, I'm not being gaslit. Okay, I know that for a fact.
Who's this?
Oh my lord.
Who's?
You see, here's another
Hey,
one.
Hello.
Now we have
Oh my gosh, hi.
people on
This is
Team
another
Jared.
opinion.
How's it going? What's cooking? Good
God,
looking.
Jared, the rapist is in here.
Okay,
Fucking
we just need
whore.
another opinion.
Whore.
All right.
Whore.
This is
Whore.
serious. This is serious.
Whore.
Halt,
Whore. 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 Whore.
We need your genuine opinion.
Hold on,
okay?
let me turn down my classical
Objectively,
music.
Holt, you saw the video, right? What was your objective opinion of
He's a
the video?
fucking whore. He's a scumbag whore. If I knew this person in real life, I'd kill him tonight. Dead. I'm not kidding.
Okay, wait. Let's
Is that
just
a legal threat?
Simmer down.
I don't care if it's legal or legal. I do not care.
Actionable?
Wow.
I do not care. He's a fucking scumbag whore. Are you kidding? Suck my cock. Suck my cock. Everybody wants to suck my cock.
Wait,
You
do you have
fucking
one?
scumbag.
That's what he was asking a 40-year-old.
Wait, is that what you were
He's a
saying?
whore. He's a whore. You haven't seen the video? He tells girls from 12 years old to 75 to suck his dick.
That's what we're talking about.
Jared, I want to introduce you to my dad. Are you ready?
Holy shit.
Are you fucking ready, you piece of shit? I swear to God, I'm going to come to your house with him.
To his. Whoa, hello.
Jared, do you have a response?
Jared, how old were these people?
Jared, you are a filthy piece of shit, a degenerate. I've tried to do nothing but create morals and any kind of ethical system in your disgusting, degenerate, autistic brain. I want you dead.
I'm starting
Dead.
to think this isn't a joke call anymore.
This isn't a joke. I'm not joking. Not one bit. Ban me. Ban me from Discord. Ban me from life.
Nobody gave me any context.
By the way, I want to inside a base or a group. Who's up? DMs open. Yes or no?
I'm down for some insighting.
Okay,
Let's go.
that's not the matter at hand right now. We want to like survey your opinion, okay, on like Jared's actions yesterday. Did you know what happened?
Yes,
You don't know my opinions. Okay, this is the thing. For 3 years, I have stupidly tried to encourage Jared to have a life outside of online. He's a pathetic loser. He has no friends. He has no family. I have devoted my time endlessly to helping this human being. Do you understand? There is no hope for him. The point is this: no matter how this disease rears its ugly head, he will never leave here. He will never have a future. He will never have a life. The only thing he has going for him are the idiots here online who promote this autism and his sexualizing women all over the internet like a fucking pimp. He's disgusting. I've tried to give him some sort of a semblance of life. There's no hope.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You're too stupid if you don't get it. I don't know what to tell you.
I just don't. What are you saying?
You don't get it. Just go get high. I don't care. I don't care anymore. What Jared is watching is me killing myself, and he knows it, and I don't care. Who wants my fucking pictures? I don't care. I don't care. Who wants my docs? Don't care.
I'll take it.
Why? Why do you want it?
You just offered. Hello.
He's a disgusting pig, and I can't even be in this room with him. Go find him some fucking child to fuck. I'm serious. He's disgusting.
Right.
I can't.
So you just to double check, you do take everything that was said in the video as 100% serious. I'm not saying that I do either way, one way or the other, but everything that was said by Jared is you're taking as 100% seriousness. I'm just curious.
Oh my God, the Dark Emperor is here! Yay! You know, the Dark Emperor has wanted Jared's docs for 3 years.
That is true.
I can confirm that.
I mean, God, it's so tempting. I don't know why I wouldn't at this point. Why do we care? Do you care? What's so funny? What's so funny, babe? Is something funny?
Listen.
I might contact your mom tomorrow. Is she
You have my
being
blessing.
naughty?
You can give
Is your
them for my
mommy
dog.
naughty? Is your mommy being naughty? Like the woman in the video? In the friggin' VC? Is she a naughty mommy? Oh my God, holy shit. I'm gonna crop that and send it to his mom. Do you understand what a scumbag this person is? Do you think that this is funny? Do you think that this is normal behavior?
I don't know if you're talking to me or what.
Anyone.
That's why. So, to clarify,
Like,
that's why this conversation was brought up is because there's obviously an issue at stake here. You see, we
What's
all
the
genuinely
issue?
we all genuinely
Okay,
do think that Jared is a pedophile, and that's why this whole conversation was brought together.
He is
I'd like
an
to rewind.
online sexualizing whore. He used to tell gigs he was putting his hands down his pants to her voice. She's fucking 50.
I see.
Okay? This is a person who I've tried a million times over to persuade that there is another way to approach life, because he's like, it's online. Who cares? It's online. Well, if you want to impress anybody or actually look like a good person, you should care about your reputation wherever you go. You really should. This person has no dignity. He has no class. He has no care in the world. And guess what? It's because he has nothing to lose. He's trash. I've tried for 3 years. Do you know how frustrating this is? I'm done. I'm done. But not only am I going to sink his boat, I'm going to fucking kill myself with him. He's done. Your life on here is done, Jared. I will make sure of it. I don't care. I do not care. I do not care. This is me not caring. Jared has seen me
out to lunch.
Jared has seen me for years care. I don't think he's ever seen me not care. This is what I do in real life when I don't like someone or I have something against someone or I turn on someone. It's like that. Jared, you're fucked. I'm contacting your parents this week. And next week, guess who I'm going to contact? Your future fucking employer. I don't care. You're done. You should have known to take advantage of me donating my time to help you. Never should have done that. Anyway, anything else, gentlemen?
Does Jared's brother really have a peanut allergy?
Who the fuck is Gigs? Who the fuck is Gigs?
It's just another woman who gets raped by Jared. It's no big deal, guys. There's like a million of them. There's like a million of them. It's like one.
I feel like
it's
this
like a
is
drop
like,
in the bucket.
I mean,
Hi,
do you have any proof of this though? Like, do you have any receipts? Anything?
Proof of what?
Of, like,
yeah, I'm a real haul. I'm not really buying any of it, especially the threats part.
Look, you're saying this with a bunch of conviction. And,
who cares? I don't care. I don't care what any of you believe about me. Why the fuck is Pop Pop still calling me?
Like, like a support, like the Yasko movement here.
But it's kind of like going in way too hard, like, honestly.
You need that Doxman out, or I'm not believing you. You know what I mean?
Who's talking? My God, my phone is ringing off the hook. I something's happening. Oopsie.
So, were you the one who had the problem with the British chick?
What are we talking about?
The 44-year-old British chick, Kit Nightingale?
I don't know who that is. I don't care about any of these stupid women. What I care about is the fact that I am sitting here
that recently happened
trying to help this person become a better person, and he's fucking retarded. No kidding. He's a retard.
Yeah. So you would say that your efforts are futile?
100%. There's a learning disability happening. 100%.
So I think the question everyone wants is, are you actually going to dox Jared?
Well, what exactly is doxing somebody? It means sharing his personal info online.
Yeah,
like, don't you think
there are a lot of words, and I'm all for the Yas Girl movement, but unless the Doxman's out, I'm not buying any of it. Like, you gotta make a full document.
The last time Jared was doxed, he only had his that picture of him as like a 15-year-old out. Like, if I can't nail you, like,
Jared, why are you so quiet? Don't you want everybody here to suck your cock? Isn't that what you said in the VC? Everybody wants to suck it. Jared, my brother brought this to me. My brother brought me this video. And he goes, the next time you talk to this piece of shit, I'm going to go visit him. My brother found out about it. My brother's listening to you molest old women online. You've learned so much. You should be so proud.
Now, out of curiosity, this voice chat that you're referring to is like the hour-long recording of him with whatever her name was, Kit Nightingale.
The naughty mommy. Naughty mommy. Yeah, the one that she said to him, I don't appreciate your talking to me in a sexual, and he's like, whatever. You're a whore. That's what you need to understand. You talk about your genitals online, and you ask ladies of any age if they want to suck them. That's called a whore. I don't know what your boyfriends are telling you, but that's the reality of it. In real life, outside of a monitor hiding behind your screen, you're a disgusting, filthy, amoral whore. Isn't sexual harassment cute? I mean, Jared is basically a serial rapist, but instead of doing it in real life, he just does it online. Who wants to see my boobs?
The fuck
Why
is
not?
wrong with you?
Why not? We can talk about genitals
yeah,
in here, right?
I definitely don't.
Is this just a guy? Well, you're gay. No shit.
I think
This is a
Jared's the only
guy
person in here
plays.
who does.
You know, all the guys want to talk about their genitals. Why can't I show some of my private parts? Isn't that awesome? Isn't that what like a feminist would do? Who cares what I do here? Do you understand? I could literally drop anything I want here, turn off my computer, walk away, have a cocktail, and say fuck off. BLM. I can't breathe. Well,
Yeah,
a lot of
ending is pretty
black
good.
people kind of do deserve to be in jail or incarcerated. So,
Okay, but what's funny about the BLM movement?
I mean, why are we talking about lives that matter and who are we to judge? I'll tell you right now, that idiot did not have a life that mattered. He had like 9 foreclosures under his belt. He was a scumbag. That guy's a loser. His life doesn't matter. And he was a porn addict. Okay, come on, seriously? What am I dealing with here? Orson? Oh my God. George Bush.
George Bush.
Jared,
Orson, am I?
Yes.
What am I dealing
Orson
with?
revealed as George Bush 420.
Honestly, the only person that has my values here, I think, is Hermeticlock. Hermeticlock and I believe
what are we trying to
we have a lot in
here?
common.
What is the goal
I don't
of this
know.
call right
I don't know.
I actually think that
clearly there is a bond that has been broken between you two. I can tell there's a lot of friction right now, okay?
The bond is done.
And Herm's in the middle of it. He's literally in the middle of it on the screen.
Herm is amazing. Herm and I share a lot of the same values, a lot of the same morals, a lot of the same ethics. Look, he's a decent human being. He doesn't walk around saying he's going to be pornographic.
I see a lot of chemistry.
He's a great guy. Are you kidding me?
I ship it.
Herm, are you
He comes from a great family.
So what's everyone's thoughts?
He's got a nice apartment. I mean, like, I know a lot about Herm.
Are we about to kiss right now?
Yo, it's getting hot here. Whoa, steamy.
On the rooftop deck?
Honestly, can you imagine that? Can you imagine that power couple, 2B2T power couple? There really hasn't been one like that.
And he doesn't go around talking pornographically to people from age whatever to what. Like, who does this? Who has any kind of a semblance of self-respect?
So what was the final falling out between you and Jared? Like, what caused it?
I listen, the people that I have in my life, as close as Jared has been, and Jared was extremely close to me for several years, I need to be able to respect them. And the bottom line is, there's nothing respectable about him. Nothing. And he constantly is reminding me of his inability to be somebody that I could look up to. And it's not only frustrating and sad, but it's sickening. Okay. When I look at a guy that I think, oh, that person might fit in with my life in a personal way, I evaluate him. You know, Jared and I have been really close friends for 3 years, on and off, I will say. Okay, so it's been on and off. It's been very volatile. It's been very rocky. But I know I've been a very close person to Jared, and he's been one to me. I've shared intimate details about my life with him, and he's done the exact same. But there's nothing I can do to help this individual.
Right.
And so I was raised very traditionally, and like my role as a woman is to be able to help. And if I don't feel as if I'm helping somebody who I truly believe needs help, then my time, my efforts are being completely wasted here. And somebody who's trotting around the internet in an amoral, unethical way, the way Jared does, after all of these years, and him knowing that I am his closest friend for 3 years, he just doesn't value he just does not value my being in his life. My presence is completely a waste of time. He needs to be with some floozy. He needs to be with some friggin' chick with ADHD or something who won't remember like his violations from 20 hours ago. Like, he needs to be with a moron, because I will hold somebody who's close to me in my life accountable for their actions if they're bad. I find it embarrassing. I don't want to be affiliated with an embarrassment, and I find Jared to be a total embarrassment. Time and time again, he proves to me that he cannot be an upstanding human being, and that's an embarrassment to me. Is that okay? I mean,
So
Do
have
have
you
any
two ever
response? You've been
met up
kind of
in
like
real
hush
life?
mode
no,
the whole time.
I've never
Yeah.
met anyone from the internet.
Sorry, Jared, do you have any comments further on the situation? You've been relatively quiet since Halt entered the call.
No, I have nothing to say.
I want Jared. I want Jared. My only goal now is I want Jared to hate my guts. You understand? That's the only way he's going to stay away from me. I want him to hate me. I'm going to do
Well,
things
I
to
have
make
a
sure
great
he
way to
hates me.
accomplish that.
Doxing him will not get him to hate me. I have to do other things. I have to do bad things about myself. I have to incriminate myself and embarrass myself and then throw myself off a bridge. And then he'll hate me. And then he'll leave me alone.
So
Yes.
you were dating Jared. if I
I've never
understand.
I've never dated anybody online in my
Oh,
life.
is that just something he said?
I don't know what the hell he's talking about. You can't go on a date with someone if you're like online. That doesn't even make
Well,
sense to me.
I know that.
I
but
go on a
people
date. I go to a movie with a guy. I hang out with a guy. We hang out. We talk. Oh my gosh, he kisses me. I'm embarrassed. I leave. Whatever. Like, that's a date. Not this whole role play LARP BS online. This is like, if at the bare minimum, trying to establish a friendship, and it's like, you can be inappropriate and you can be silly and you can be dumb here, and it doesn't matter because, like, I've never met Jared. He was 10 minutes away from my house, literally, like a year ago. And he's like, I can't believe you're not going to meet me. But I mean, I've been invited by, you know, a bunch of different people to meet up with them from online. And honestly, I really don't see why that would benefit me. If I can find a reason it would benefit me, I might do it, but I've not seen that. I'm sorry, are you speaking?
I am speaking. For the record, when Pop Bob and friggin' watch this, you guys are fucking retarded. Both of you, you two pieces of shit. You are
Oh my
so
God.
fucking stupid. So fucking dumb. I told at least you frickin'. I told you so many fucking times. And you didn't listen. You stupid fuck. You are retarded. Okay, continue.
You told him what? Or why are you talking to Pop Bob and Frickin'? Do you think they're honestly going to spend their time watching something stupid about you being lewd and disgusting online? Trust me, they know. And it's Kenzie. Might want to get that right.
It's gendering will not
So
be
yeah,
tolerated.
what exactly did Pop Bob or Kinsey and frickin' do?
Nothing. I don't even know what the hell Jared's talking
Why are
about.
they even implicated in this? Are they the
I
reason
have
this Kit
no
Nightingale stuff is
idea.
going crazy?
No, my brother showed me.
Yeah, who is your brother? Well, how is he so intertwined in this community?
He knows people. Doesn't matter.
Yo, no, who is this guy? He's like in behind.
No,
the
he's not
scenes
even
and shit?
active.
This is
He's not even active. He's just looking out for me. That's all he's doing.
And yet he's allowing you to get into these situations with Jared.
What situations?
If he's truly trying to look out for you. Well, I mean, why is he trying to look out for everything but this?
Well, I mean, I'm 25. He's in his teens, so he can't exactly tell me everything to do. But yes, he's always looking for. Our family has a way of finding dirt on other people. So the second he sees something that's glaring, of course, he wants to show it to me and say, "Oh, just want to let you know, you're being friends with this person. This is the kind of person you're friends with. Still donating your time to be friends with this person." I mean, it's just it's a literal embarrassment. It's going to come up at like effing Easter. Like, seriously. He said, I'm going to tell Dad. Isn't that nice? I'm going to tell Dad. I said, okay, fine. Do it.
Yeah, did he ever get on the voice chat? I thought you said he was going to get onto the on the mic.
My brother?
No, your dad.
No.
I
That isn't
thought
mean.
you were saying that earlier.
That's a joke. Yeah, that would disconnect.
That's interesting because what Jared is also
Okay,
saying.
well then what is he going to do when he finds out? When your brother tells him?
I mean, the way my family works is I will be blamed for poor judgment. And I should be.
Oh, that doesn't sound
The clarification, Bezopaz, remember when I told you that I got her beaten up? It's because I got her brother to tell her dad something. So the consequence of this is she's going to be beaten up. It was real.
Wow.
That's fucked.
Bezo. After hearing what you heard over the course of this conversation, do you think you have all the facts?
I mean, if I'm supposed to go off of what I've literally been told just now,
You can add more, Jared.
I mean, do I have reason to believe that what I've heard isn't facts? What have I heard that is not a fact?
No, you've been told the truth.
Okay.
I'm clarifying for you.
I don't think you would say that he's been told the entire truth because it seems like every 5 minutes this conversation goes on, another truth is revealed.
Yeah, exactly. Another thing is brought to light. Like, can't we
Well,
just
what I'm
put this
telling
all
you,
out on the table?
Bezopaz, what I'm telling you is that what you've heard from HaltAccount tonight, what you've heard from me tonight, those things are true. Do you understand? Remember,
so
three of you,
let me ask you
Meso,
this. Why are
Hermetic
you
Lock,
trying
and
to
Orson,
get her beat up?
I warned you that she
Wait a
behaves
minute.
this way.
Oh my.
I just don't know what to believe anymore, Jared. Like, I honestly don't
exactly,
know
because
what to
you've
believe.
told
Like,
me,
that's how I
this
joined
wasn't
this
true for so
VC.
long.
Bezo, are you
So,
recording
like,
this?
what is
Yes, I
true
am.
and what is not true?
Why?
Because I was told to.
Jared requested.
By
that to be
whom?
recorded.
Jared.
Why?
I don't know. He wants me to post it.
He wants you to post it? Okay.
I mean, I'm just curious why you got her family to beat her up. That's really fucked.
Well, let me see if I remember any specific circumstances. So the nature of our relationship with me and Holt.
Jared, if this gets posted, I'm contacting your employer tomorrow.
Okay. If you contact my
understand?
employer,
You'll do
I'm
nothing.
contacting your dad.
Guess what? You can't.
Sure I can. I know where you live.
I don't live there. Do you honestly think I'd give the biggest doxer any real information?
I think you've given me quite a bit of real
My
information.
name's not.
You've tried to pull this on me before, and listen, it didn't work last time.
I haven't pulled it. I've said it. You don't believe me. I don't know why. You're clueless. You see, the thing is about you, when you came after me looking for information, I knew to look for yours. And so that's what I did.
Mine.
Exactly. I waited until you were worried, and then you gave me all of your information, and then I had all the cards, and you still have none. What do you have?
Very clever of you to try to use this reverse psychology on me. Unfortunately, it's not going to work. I'm very confident in what I have, and you know that.
Jared, wasn't this all like an ego game for you? Like getting money out of her, etc.?
Yes.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, you told Smoke, and you told Boo, and you told Blake you wanted to get money and connections from me. Quote unquote.
In 2019?
Well, how have you changed? Look at your demeanor online. You think all of a sudden you're a good person now? Let's just recap.
I don't think there's any need for me to explain myself further. I think you've said quite enough.
I've said nothing. You speak for yourself. What are you talking about? I'm glad I react adversely to your disgusting antics. Could you imagine supporting them? I have no problem being against what you do online. You should literally leave here and go get a life. This place has made you a filthy, disgusting 4chan human being. Is your mommy naughty? Can I ask her tomorrow? Jared, I really hope you grow up. I feel like maybe when you're like 30, you might have an inkling of how to be a good person, but you're a really slow learner, and you've hurt a lot of people along the way. One of them is me, and I was your best friend for many years, and I think that you've made a very grave error here.
I think that the fact that you behave this way in front of all these people, and, of course it is in front of other people, it's not just between me and you anymore.
Please stop talking. Please stop talking. I don't care how I act in front of people. Jared. I don't care that I defend that I'm looking for somebody with morals and ethics in life. I do not care. I can close the computer and never come back here. It means nothing to me. You have to live with yourself that you sit here and you sexually harass women all over the internet. Not to mention, you're so amoral that you're trying to dox people still. Like, what are you doing? Are you 15? It's embarrassing. This is like, it's not your identity, but you've made it your identity. I've never seen anything like it. I've never met anybody in real life who hides behind a screen the way you do and acts this way. Like, people are busy. They have hobbies, they have relationships, they have goals. What are your goals? Do you even have one yet? You're 21. Like, holy shit. I graduated high school at 16. Like, you're talking to somebody I've basically been adult-minded since I've been 12. You're making me nuts. Can you grow up and be like a normal human being? You literally act like a kid on a playground who's never been outside. You say the most disgusting things. Aren't you embarrassed? Go get your good friend. Let's hear what he has to say about your performance. Send to him your newest video and say, look how much I've changed. Send it to him, and then send it to Pandia, your other friend. Let's honestly, you think these people are going to be impressed by your actions? They're going to be disgusted. I'm the only one who says it, but trust me, they're going to think it.
Do you have any proof of any of these claims that your family's fucking with you or anything? Because at this point, I'm not even sure I should believe that.
You know what? In the olden days, right now, I would say, Jared, please help me. But there's no point because Jared can't help me. So
this is a deflection.
I think Bezapazin, it is safe to remove Maxie. No offense, Maxie, but I'd like to have an adult in here.
Okay, bye, Max.
Inside what's known as the dock, Maxi Taxi steps up onto a table and delivers a punch to one officer as he tries to restrain him. After slipping through their fingers, he's able to get one foot on top of the divider and launch himself onto a nearby table, and then into the arms of this officer. With the courtroom descending into chaos, a woman makes a plea on Maxi Taxi's behalf. But as he continues to push his way toward the door, more officers pile on before he can make it there.
Dork Emperor, do you have any recommendations who might be somebody that we should add to this?
I actually don't really have interest in. I need to go do some things.
Can you elaborate on how Jared fell out with the nerds?
Sorry, what?
That was Jared's choice, not the nerd's choice. Jared chose to separate himself from the group of the quote-unquote nerds for several reasons. Number one, they had changed over time, and number two, I think he was just bored of them. The nerds did not kick him out. He left.
Yo, kill it. Do the voice. Do
Yeah,
the voice.
I'm a rape victim. Not right now, Biz.
You have to.
Not right now, Biz.
That's the only way you'll be recognized.
Not right now, Biz.
It's gonna bring up some bad memories in Jared.
I don't want to trigger Jared's PTSD.
I don't have PTSD over that. I enjoyed it.
That you got trapped by Kill It?
That wasn't the only time I was catfished. I was catfished by Zuslin as well.
And Opal.
Not really.
Yeah, you were definitely catfished by Opal. You told me if Opal opened the door and let you in, you would have absolutely done the things you don't like me to do, HaltAccount, but I didn't because I knew better. Yeah, okay, it's a fucking
You're
guy.
misquoting me.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Could you elaborate on that?
So, wait, you were hit on Kill It, too?
Oh yeah, Kill and I have a history. Why don't you ask him about it?
No, that's okay. Let's ask the old lady. Let's get her in here. I'm not the type of person to
Where did it start?
talk
Where did
about
it start?
personal things.
Where was the downhill decline of this whole situation?
Let me explain.
Jared, why are you talking?
So, as I've said to Halt, and I believe I said to Bizzo, Herm, and Orsund in that VC we had when I was warning you about her, that this stems from something from her childhood. It is not for me.
Stems? The fact that I'm
Yeah, that's
rejecting
clear.
your personality and persona? What
Extremely
stems?
obvious.
Oh my god, I'm throwing a tantrum online. How horrible. Who cares? I'm not a fan. Is this because I'm not a fan?
So do you see a therapist at all?
No.
Have you?
For what?
You
I don't
probably
have any.
should.
For what? Honestly, for what?
I'm just saying, just go talk to one. They'll probably help you out with some issues.
About what? What are you talking
About
about?
all this that's going on
This
here
is
right
nothing. This is 3% of my life. I flip houses. I invest money. This is like, I don't even know what this is. It's a pastime. It's frustrating as hell. It's not going my way. I want things to work out for this person. It's hitting my head against a wall for 3 years. If I should see somebody for anything, it will be the fact that I've been stubborn. So
I
stubborn.
think a bit more than stubborn is.
What is it?
Don't worry about it. Just, you know what? Talk to your family. See if you can find a
I can't
mental
talk to
health
my family.
professional.
Okay, whatever. I'm not going to talk to you
Do
anymore.
something. You need help.
For what?
You're not going to get it here
What do I need help for? C-SPAN, tell me.
because you're fucking crazy.
About what?
I mean, it's hard to explain to a crazy person how they're crazy.
I'm
so
logical
not even
and
gonna
pragmatic.
try. No,
Please
you're
try.
Clearly not.
But
I can't.
if you don't,
I can't
if you don't
believe that.
try, I don't believe that you have a reason. So I'll wait until you come up with something.
Okay, you're gonna keep waiting then.
Then that means you don't have anything.
Sure.
You're just spewing memes or trolls or whatever it is you do. If you want to have a logical conversation, I'm all in. But you still haven't said a
You've been
thing.
contradicting yourself. You've been like fucking going off the handle here. Like I don't know what the fuck you're even talking about. I don't think most of the people in here do. And most people in
Everybody
here are
does.
fucking vultures, by the way. You guys
I
are
don't
fucking
think
vultures.
you're aware. Are you stoned? Do you take drugs?
Hello,
Hi, Mamana.
who is this?
This is HaltAccount.
HaltAccount. I just saw you on Constantine today. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Hi,
Wow,
Momana.
this is so quiet.
Who's out? What's going on? Help me. Help me out here.
Oh, we're gonna call discussing Jared's behavior kind of like an intervention.
Oh, okay. And you wanted me to listen in because
I feel like you provide a unique
basically,
perspective.
Momana, if I have to be here, you have to be here too.
Actually, you know what? Actually, I think that's a great idea. Let's ask Momana's opinion on the situation. I feel like she has a very distinct one.
Okay, what's the situation?
Jared, can you present the question to Momana?
Are we going back to the very beginning, or are we talking about what just unfolded?
Yeah, we're going
like
back
half
to
an
the
hour?
beginning. We're going back to the beginning.
Why don't you tell her about your VC yesterday with another woman raping another 70-year-old woman online? Tell her that one.
Okay.
Oh my God. Well, first of all, Jared, let me say hello to you before you start anything. Just let me say hello. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine. And now, what did you do?
Well, it was better than drink my semen, Momana. This was way better. He told a woman, maybe 50, 60, 70 years old, to suck his thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you should just listen to it. Yeah, of course she did. Why wouldn't she?
I don't
Why
know.
not?
I wouldn't.
Of course, I'm kidding.
But that's not what he's telling everyone else. So,
But he told me flat out, it was so fun, basically, because for 2 hours, all I did was sexualize her. And he goes, I'm such a
Did not say
scumbag.
that at all.
What did you say?
Jared, what did Jared? You tell me what you did.
Well, I'm not sure if I'm comfortable having this conversation with another one of my rape victims.
Gotta listen to the entire thing. It's 2 hours, you said, of nonstop sexualizing. And I said, you talk to me in a sexual manner, because that's what she said.
Yeah, I'm
and you said, I truly am a scumbag, is what you said. And I said, Jared, you're fucking disgusting. And you said, sure am. You said, sure am. And you know, Momana, this is the best part. He called her a naughty mommy.
Oh dear.
You're a naughty mommy.
Momana, I gotta apologize for
Momana.
raping you before. I really didn't know what I was doing.
I never actually got an apology for your rape on me, Joe.
I'm sorry I raped you too.
That is
I'm sorry I raped you too.
Excuse
Where's
me.
my apology?
Wait a minute. I want to know what the apology is for, please. What's the apology
For Jared raping
I raped
everybody.
you. I don't know if you know this, but I raped you. I'm sorry.
You did.
You raped me. I have proof.
Wait a minute. I want to know how you raped me. Tell me.
Well, it's Beastman, I'm sorry, I raped you as well. Drath.
Oh shit.
Okay.
So
I don't know what.
Jared.
Wait, Jared, did I get raped by you, Jared?
Well, yeah, I mean, didn't we talk about like?
Yeah, but you liked it.
That's sick.
You liked it, Beza.
But yeah, I do gotta apologize because I didn't know what I was doing when I made that poster on Constantium. It was not funny.
Drink my semen. Drink my semen is funny. Drink my semen.
It was not funny.
And
it was
told
really
a
not.
7-year-old woman to suck your dick. You're funny, Jared. You're funny. You're not an embarrassment at all to my family.
Let me see if I have it.
Can I ask you something? I don't ever remember that poster, and I don't ever remember talking to you, and I don't ever.
I'm sorry you don't remember it, but I raped you.
So
it might come as a surprise to you, but I raped
I wasn't even present, so you know.
Well, regardless, when HaltAccount refers to the people, the victims that I've raped, he always makes sure to say that I have raped people from ages 14 or 12, or perhaps 11 or 10, all the way to 75, because she wants to include you as one of the rape victims.
No, because I wanted to include Kit Nightingale. It sounds like she has emphysema. Certainly not Momana.
I thought I was clear that Kit Nightingale is 44, but apparently now she's 50, 60, or 70.
Jared, what difference does it make? You've been talking sexually to every single woman online, literally from age 12. You even told Welsh Girl you wanted to slide in her when she was 15.
Oh my goodness, Jared.
All the way to 17? Varga. Yeah, you're disgusting. But look how much you've changed.
Yes,
No. Look how much you've changed. Look, you're amazing. You're going to be a great husband one day.
Yeah, I gotta apologize to many of the people in here because we've got several rape victims in here. In fact, I think it's about time that we had Chris Sippo. Maybe some of you are familiar with Chris Sippo.
Oh, okay.
Because I raped her.
On the back. Okay.
Yeah, get Alice too. Let's ask about the scars from trying to kill herself.
I raped her.
Opal, get her.
I raped her.
Let's get all the
girls. I really can't think of a single girl.
Can we actually get Alice in this VC right now? I would love to hear from Alice.
Phoenix, I raped Phoenix.
Phoenix, let's get Phoenix in here.
Susanna, like Max's friend.
Susanna, I raped Susanna. I raped so many women.
Ex, has she been mentioned yet? I don't know what her name was.
I frankly can't even remember all the women that I've raped, but it's kind of cool to see that we've got about 6 people in this VC that I've raped. Hi.
I wasn't even aware that you raped me. I'm sorry.
Well, you
how
can
you
press
rape me if
charges
I
against
don't
me now
if I
because
don't
you've
even
raped
know
me.
about it.
Sorry.
I didn't even know about it, so you can't.
Quick question, Momana. So you're saying that if you said you would drink Jared's semen, if this conversation
I never said that.
So you're confident that you never said that. You're 100%.
I never said it.
There's not even a chance that you could have said it as a joke and then it got like buried in your memory. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No. Never.
Why did Jared think that you were coming on to him, Mamana?
Oh my God! Because I'm friendly to him. Whenever I see him online, I go, "Hi, Jared. How are you?"
Jared, did you think that Mamana was seriously coming on to you?
Yeah, he told me she wants to fuck me.
Oh my God!
Wow,
Whoa.
I can't believe that.
Okay, you can't even be nice to people.
She wants my dick. He messaged me.
That's what I said.
Are you
Really?
serious?
I'd like
Of
to see
course
that.
you did, Jared. I'll find it for you. You've said it
So
about
you know,
every woman
Momana.
online.
So
Every
you're
woman
aware,
online. Everybody
the claim
wants
that
to
I
have
raped
sex
you
with
is
you.
actually something Holt said. I don't believe I've raped you. I hope you
Yeah,
don't
I
believe
said
that I
that
raped you
because
either.
you said she wanted to F you, and I said you're disgusting.
Actually, what you said was that she apparently said in response to my meme that she said she wants to drink my semen. That's what you said.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of it.
Right, because a
evidently
week
she is
before,
though.
you're like, I love being in Mamana's Discord. She clearly finds me attractive. She wants to F me. She wants my D.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. You say it about everybody with girl private parts. You even say it about guys. You offered to blow Bezo. This is like, it's never ending.
I'm sorry I raped you. I'm sorry.
No, hey, anytime you want, Jared. Anytime you want.
When does it end?
Okay,
I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean
I don't know
it
what's
when I
happening
said that I wanted to blow you.
The draft finally.
I was going to aggressively suck your cock,
Yeah.
but apparently you don't want that.
It's never ending.
I mean, if anyone here has seen,
you're just like,
if anyone here has seen Bezos' face, I think they would all agree with Jared here that he, Bezos
Hey,
quite the
killer, I
attractive
raped
male.
you too. You know, I've got low
rape me.
standards.
I'm definitely the alpha, just, so
I
everybody's
mean-
aware.
That's Bezo on top.
I can't talk to you ever again. But good luck to you and goodbye, everybody.
Take care, Halt.
I think you should remove her now.
Damn, I like how it took
Thanks
her
for
a
letting me
fucking hour to leave after the first time she said she was leaving.
She is inconsolable. She is at the point where she might commit suicide. She's threatened suicide in the past. She has never posted naked images of herself in the past. Her brother is now going to her father. She's going to be beaten up by her father. I don't know if she's going to live for the next week.
Dude, I wouldn't even believe that shit, man. If she's just like saying all that shit, like let me tell you guys something. If you ever like meet a girl who even slightly reminds you of that chick who was just in here, like even a tiny little bit, fucking run. Don't walk, fucking run away, because girls like that will fuck your life up forever. Forever. I had a girlfriend like that in high school. It took me 5 fucking years to get over it, alright? They are bad fucking news. Bad
right,
fucking
but let me clarify something about HaltAccount, because it no longer matters her privacy, because I don't even know if she's going to be alive in the next week. She comes from a family that they are ex-mobsters, historically. They come from New York.
Our family has a way of finding dirt on other people, so.
And her father, in specific, has had a very specific kind of way of raising the children that they have. HaltAccount was abused as a child. She was beaten by her father. She was held to extremely high standards, which, from what I've told Halt in the past, it has damaged her. It has emotionally damaged her to a very significant extent. And the reason why she gets so angry about these things is because she is in love with me, and she has never been in love with anybody else in her life, and she doesn't know how to handle these feelings. And despite the fact that I was obviously joking with that woman yesterday, she feels betrayed by this, and she feels just absolutely sick, and she thinks that I am genuinely cheating on her or something.
Hey, Jared, are you actually a couple? I mean, do you tell her that you're with her? Does she think that?
Do you want me to provide screenshots of her saying that she loves me? I'm happy to do so now.
No, if you can show it, I mean, I'll take your word for it. But if you can, actually show it, then that is absolutely no way for you to be treating her. If
Okay,
if you're telling
it's
her
an online
that you love
relationship.
her,
So I'm reading something from my messages with her. We communicate on Riot a lot. We have accounts on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to her this morning, "Hello, I am hugging you. You are very cute, Halt." She responds, "Thank you. I had a dream I was licking your lips." And then I say, "Hi," and then we communicate elsewhere on Discord. So I can provide innumerable screenshots of her saying that she loves me.
So my only question to you then is, I mean, seriously, you're reciprocating her liking, love. I don't know if you guys are in love, but you're a couple. Let's just assume that. So for you to joke about that about another woman is that's where you're making your mistake. No woman wants to hear her man talk about another woman, whether he's joking or not. Just that's like, don't go there when you're with another woman. You don't like rape another woman and brag about it. Come on.
I respect your opinion. However, I'd like to verify that she also thinks that I raped you. And based on what you've said, you never said you were going to drink my semen. I never thought you said that anyway. I don't think I've ever raped you. I never said the things.
Well, where did that come from? Where did that come from? Because
that's a very good question. I mean, she also claimed that I had raped 12-year-olds and 11-year-olds and other 75-year-olds. I'm really kind of confused by the things that she says regarding those. Because while it's true that I've been, involved with people in the past, like Killit can confirm that, and I'm sure Bezop has a notes that I've been doing some of that stuff online. I haven't done that in many years. I've been with HaltAccount since 2018. And, she continuously brings up things like Alice, as you saw, which was 5 years ago. Killit. Listen very carefully, all of you, okay? The way her family works, it's not something that I can explain in a simple way. One of the reasons why she and I connected so quickly is because I understood the way that her family works, and I did not go against it. Other people online, like Frickin' and Pop-Up, for instance, who are her two best friends, hence why I keep bringing this up, they go against her. They tell her to leave that situation, and that is not an option for her, okay? I'm not going to elaborate on that, okay? I don't need to go into the personal details of her family. The way she's behaved tonight has spoken for itself. The mob, as an entity, no longer exists in the same capacity that it did 50 years ago, okay? In many ways, the mob has transformed into a different institution. They've meshed with the kind of business that her father's in, which I'm not going to elaborate on because it's a relevant conversation. They don't have that ability anymore, okay? They have the ability to find out everything about me, okay? They have all of my personal information. She probably has my social security number, okay? They could ruin my life, right? They're not going to target some random people online.
Both you and her were very hesitant to kind of like pull the trigger. Like you both say you're like angry at each other. She might say she hates you. She might say that you're doing all these horrible things.
It's all bullshit.
But at the end of the day, when that screenshot was posted where you blurred out your workplace, and then I asked her to say what the word was, she completely was hesitant of it. And the same thing when Emperor mentioned, post the docs or it's fake. There's a lot of hesitation. I don't think that there's actual 110% cutthroat combat here between the two of you.
No, it isn't. She has hesitation because if she posts my docs, she knows the consequences. She knows that I'm a vengeful person. All of you know that I'm a vengeful person, and I'm not just going to sit idly and let someone try to ruin my life. Okay, I have numerous images of her naked, and if I even released a single one of those, the one that she posted with her tits, you can barely see anything. But I have full-on nudity, and if I released that and her brother saw it, her life would be over. Her life would be over. Okay, do you understand?
The same thing is.
What about yours? What about the nudes that? What about the nudes of you that she allegedly has?
She has plenty of naked images of me. You know what? So does the rest of Nerds Inc. I don't give a single shit. In fact, the ones that they have of me, I wasn't even over 18. Okay, the ones that HaltAccount at least has are not child porn.
Do you know for a fact that they have?
Wow.
This?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because Zuslin sent it to them. I know that for a fact. But listen, that's neither here nor there. I'm just adding that as a little.
Actually, actually that is verifiably true because I think that came up in conversation.
Okay.
That's sick then, honestly.
Let me just double check.
I don't care. We've got two people in here. Like, Halt and I. This is like a crisis, right? This is This is not what you saw last time. This is a step above that. And do you remember my reaction last time? I wish you recorded it because it would be relevant now, but you remember that I was shocked by her behavior, right? Just shocked. Now, of course, as you can imagine, I'm again shocked by her behavior. This is not how she behaves normally. Normally, she's pretty calm. Again, she's obviously suffering from some kind of mental illness. Of course, there are things like I don't want to make it all one-sided. I want to clarify that one of the reasons why she was so attracted to me is because I am like her father.
Wow, that's really fucked.
Yeah, that's really weird, dude.
Yeah.
It's not that weird, actually. Many women have that. I think I don't know if it's daddy issues necessarily, but they're attracted to personalities that were.
Right, it's just the same as the mummy issues that were demonstrated like yesterday with Kit.
No.
Will be used or attempt to be used against
It
her.
has been used on a very rare occasion, and when it's been used, it's been sincere. It is not her using it to just manipulate me in some fashion. I think you need to understand that if I were to release some naked images of her or whatever, not only would she be beaten up, but her life would be ruined. And that's.
And you'd probably also be arrested for revenge porn.
So, Jared, why would you even do that if she is someone that you love and you respect her? That's just disrespectful, making it known that you might, release naked photos of your girlfriend. Why? Oh, that's just...
She released a naked photo of herself already.
But you shouldn't. You shouldn't. She's in control of that, and she can do that, and she can give it to you, and she can give it to anything you want. But when you do it, then it comes down as a threat. You're trying to manipulate her,
Okay. Well,
I really am of the mind. I'm really of the mind that what she shares with you, naked pictures, not naked pictures, she gives them to you. That's between you and her. That's a private moment between you and her. You have no right to publish them in any other platform. You just don't. It's disrespectful to do that. And for you to threaten to do that is even more egregious. So I'm having a little hard time with that. You should respect her and just keep her naked pictures to yourself. If she wants to give them to the world, that's her business. Then you definitely need to disassociate, because that's really ill. That's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents.
Kill it. I like these screenshots. Claims to have changed since this time. Yeah, I think I've changed since I was 17. Wow.
There is a context.
I hope so. How old are you now, Jared? 20?
I'm 21.
21.
I think this is pretty funny. I don't know if I was joking at the time. I don't remember the context, but me saying I also like dumb women specifically. I have a dumb bitch fetish. I don't know if that was serious.
God, I hope not. You're too smart.
I doubt it, because HaltAccount is not a dumb bitch. She's a smart woman, but she's mentally fucked.
Well, she needs to seek help then. Real professional help. This
impossible, because the circumstances in her family don't permit her to do that.
Yeah,
she can't get fought.
That doesn't mean that it's not true, though. That doesn't mean that she shouldn't. It just means that she's in a...
Well, she's not helped from me. I served as a therapist for her, and obviously I did not succeed.
Well, she probably needs more than what you can offer, Well, gentlemen, thank you for inviting me into your little group here. It was an earful for sure.
Yeah, I'm glad you provided a very good opinion that differed from ours, so I appreciate it.
Well, and I knew that rumor was going around that Jared raped me or something, and I'm glad that that's cleared up, because it was like...
Is it cleared up? It's certainly not cleared up for Holt. She's convinced to the core that I raped
her. These people in here, these people in this room are I consider friends, and I don't want them to believe anything that you say about raping me or me drinking your semen. That never, ever happened, ever.
You make it seem like I've bragged about this or something.
It sounded like there was a moment. And there was a moment in this conversation earlier on that it did sound like you were bragging about, raping older women.
No. So, what I was doing was I was making a joke. Why did you do this, Orson?
Yeah. All right. So anyway, in any case,
she wanted to come back. She's just messaging.
Okay.
Halt is coming back.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we knew that would happen, and that's a good thing. So, we all we all need time to take a deep breath.
I think we all need to take a big breath. Yeah. Deep breath.
Let's practice those breathing
Here's
exercises.
what I think, you guys. Here's what I think. And I actually live my life like this. You have to love your friends where they're at. Is Halt in here? Hi, Halt.
Hi.
How are you? Welcome back. I didn't get to say goodbye, and I'm glad you're back.
Thank you.
All right.
Now, from a genuine neutral perspective here, I feel like you two seem to be relatively close, and both of you have the nuclear options in your arsenal right now. You could both completely dox the other, completely reveal the other, and I don't think that would either benefit either of you.
You know what I see?
I would like to be
information
revealed.
online.
I would like to be revealed.
I think you've already revealed yourself.
I want to reveal more.
Well, you have the option to do that.
Why? It's called sabotage.
You're sabotaging yourself, though. It's self-sabotage.
It will sabotage Jared as well.
Are you saying you want to do that so that he has nothing to reveal?
No, not at all.
So how do you think that sabotages him? Are you revealing what he has and therefore making it less worth?
No, I'm revealing what I have and making me less worth, but that was very close.
So are you devaluing yourself in the eyes of Jared, or are you devaluing yourself in your own eyes?
Both.
Do you desire to devalue yourself in your own eyes, or is it just to get back at Jared for something?
No, I really want to be valueless and worthless.
Is there any reasoning behind that?
I think my judgment is so poor that is a good consequence for having poor judgment.
But that poor judgment only happened once, right? So
that sounds like a mistake.
Just a mistake, and I wouldn't literally beat yourself up about it, Halt.
Really?
I think I should.
Yeah,
I think I should punish myself eternally for it.
Oh.
Yo, that's
no, I don't think you understand what you're.
Do that.
You don't know what she's referring to. Okay, she's referring to the mistake of having been close with me over the course of 3.5 years.
Oh, yeah, we
figured. This is not having to do with being close. It's having to do with advocating for somebody on the internet who pretends to be one person but is really another, and me ignoring it for years and trying so hard to help somebody who doesn't want to even improve anything about themselves.
So you think you're helping each other? Jared thinks he's helping you. You think you're helping Jared. Is that what's going on here?
I've helped no one, and that's the painful realization that I've wasted 3 years of my life helping somebody who does not see he needs any help, either online or in real life in any way, shape, or form, whether it's about self-care, being motivated, having a drive, getting a job, doing all the things that adults do. I literally, I can't. It's excruciatingly painful to know that you've invested so much care and time into anybody. Like, I don't take these things lightly. I'm not close to many people in my real life. So when I try to help someone and I feel like I'm trying to do something better in their life, but they don't want it, and they pretend they do, but then they don't, but then they pretend they do. It's been, I'm sick. I'm literally sickened.
How are you out of it? I mean, how are you going to?
I want to do something. I'm having very bad ideas because I don't know how.
Hey, Jared, tell me something nice about Halt. Tell me something really nice about Halt.
You just seem really beat up over...
Jared doesn't like me. Jared does not like one thing about me, Momona. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Seriously.
But I just would like to hear him say something encouraging about you.
It's going to be a lie.
Well, I want to hear it anyway.
Whatever he says, it doesn't really exist. It's like he's going to try to look like a good person or something for 3 seconds. If I were actually talking to him after this, he would message me saying, I didn't even mean it.
Okay. All right.
What? No, I wouldn't. God, okay. I'm willing to provide screenshots of our private messages, and I think I have already.
Keep your private stuff private.
Jared doesn't know how to keep anything private.
She's lying about me.
She's lying about me.
Yes, that's all you do with both me and in front of other people. You just come up with this bullshit about me.
Hey, you
and
guys,
by the way,
let's all agree that these two need couples counseling. Let's just agree.
No, I don't think they should even be a couple.
They shouldn't. They should not. They
I don't
should
think
not
they
be
should
that.
either. She's a nut
You
job.
should not be together.
She's a nut job? Jared, oh my God, you sound like your father bringing your mother to court for all those years. Have you learned nothing? That is not how you're supposed to speak about people that you're close with. No, it isn't.
That's too fucking far.
This is a guy who worked to get me beaten up in real life. That's too far. I'll tell you what's too far.
Did he really though? Because he's claiming he just heard. The only reason he's saying you got beat up is because he heard you crying in DC.
Let me explain to you. The minute he is able to to close his mouth and show self-restraint and control is the minute I will.
Okay, well he just said your family's in the mob and that he overheard you crying in DC.
My family's in the mob?
And that's why he thought they were beating you up. So is that wrong?
You said my family's in the mob, Jared?
You should not
related to
misquote me.
mobsters or whatever, yeah, something like
That's
that.
correct. That's what I said, Halt. And by the way, this is being recorded and it's going on YouTube.
Okay, so tell me about the naked pictures. Can you post them?
The naked pictures of you, I've already clarified that I have many of those.
Can you post them?
You want him to
you've already
post them?
posted.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Why not? I'm not ashamed of my body. What's wrong with it? Jared, is there something wrong with my body?
I mean, I'm willing to believe that he's got photos of you. I mean, you've shared photos with him, correct? We don't need to see them.
I want him to post them. I mean, if nothing is sacred with Jared, I want the world to see what I have.
No, there's nothing sacred between us. The things that you've said about me, I'm surprised that you think anything should be sacred.
Nothing is. So whatever you have, post them.
That's only going to make things worse. I'm sorry.
No,
What's
she
going
just
on
wants
here?
me to pull the trigger. She wants me to go nuclear, and then she'll commit suicide. I'm not going to do that.
Both of you want the other to initiate like this sort of nuclear option here, so that the other one has an excuse or a reason to do it themselves. Both of you want to, but neither of you are actually doing it. I don't think either of you should do it. But at the end of the day, that seems like what's happening here is like you're encouraging Jared to do it just so that you can go back behind it and do it yourself. Reveal his workplace, post all of his pictures.
Oh, I can. You're right, but I don't need that as an excuse.
I'd post that myself.
He's already sitting here and he's divulging information, whether it's true or not. It is completely irrelevant to me. Where I come from. Well, yeah, because I knew he was. Why do you think I'm back here?
Oh,
this is why.
There's so much more to share, Hold. And by the way, I thought that it's not divulging information if it's inaccurate. I mean, your name's not even...
It doesn't matter. You're trying to incriminate and slander somebody that you know this is bad behavior.
Can you answer the question? Did he actually get your family to beat you up, or did he just hear you crying in VC and assumed you were getting beat up?
I'm not talking about family matters.
Well, he brought it up, so I need to know the truth.
I know Jared does not have any boundaries, but I do.
You even said yourself. You said, "Oh, you're talking about the guy who got beat up." You even mentioned it. So
that's
how
because
are you
that's what
saying
he
you can't
says.
talk about it?
Because that's what he says.
Well, then you need to clarify whether that's true or not.
I don't need to clarify.
Is that what he says, or is that what really happened?
I don't need to clarify it.
Yes, you do.
I'm just pointing out that this is what he says.
Okay, well then we'll take Jared's word because you won't give us one.
That's fine. I don't mind. Take it. I don't care. That's not even the point. The point is he says them.
She was beaten up one time. She's been beaten up many times, many of which have nothing to do with me, right? Like I said, as a child, she was abused. But
this isn't too far?
The one specific instance that she's referring to and that has been referred to in the past is
your job at is too far, but my abusive childhood's not too far. What's too far?
What is too far? Why don't you tell me?
Okay, you want me to say your last name?
Go ahead. I'm ready.
No, come on, you guys.
So like this is slowly divulging into let's dox each other. You don't need to like.
Let's not go there.
Yeah.
Some people.
He just doxed me.
So let's trace that back. Let's trace that back. Jared said that you have a family lineage of mobsters because he thought it was relevant to the conversation. He wasn't trying to reveal anything on you when he said that. And I think that's the way you took it and led to revealing his workplace. He then revealed your name because he felt that would be grounds to do that. See, this is what you've been trying to do.
My last name.
Right.
Your fake last name. Let's be clear. It's your fake last name, right?
Okay, but like whether it is real or fake is irrelevant. You revealed what you had, and then she went on to reveal your first and last name. I don't think that this conversation had to divulge where it was, because it all started with Jared revealing something that he did not think was private, and now you both have gone to like this is what you both wanted the entire conversation was someone to pull the trigger.
Some people that leave calls like this would be concerned that by the time they get back, it wouldn't be going on anymore. But I like to think that I'm a veteran of these types of calls. I knew damn well that by the time I came back, it would be even juicier.
Oh, you missed it, Herm. She just revealed my name. She just doxed me. Like the first time, 10 years I've been on this server, is the first time that I've been doxed. In public, at least. A couple people have my name. But yes, my name is... I'm glad you revealed that to the public.
Well, my name is... Who cares? Who cares? What are we going to do with that information? Nothing.
My name is really unique, actually, my last name, and people are going to find it, and they're going to send me pizzas or something. My address is...
Well, you have to prepay for pizzas now, so then nobody's going to...
No, you don't. Really? I mean, not all places.
Depends on the place. But anyways, I'd buy you a pizza, Jared.
I don't know anybody in this room that's going to send you a pizza.
I would never dox him. I've never doxed him in 3 years. I would never say your name. I would never do those things. But you instigated it, and I'm following, as always.
When did I ever... Well, did I ever encourage you to post your tits online? Like, did I encourage that?
Yeah, you sure did.
Okay, well, I don't think that I have.
I think you did. Yeah, when you go around and you think it's a good idea to talk sexually and basically have sex with random people all over the internet, but say, "Oh my gosh, I like you."
Why are we even doing this?
This is how much I like you. Who cares? It means nothing.
Well, I want you to listen, okay? We both have severe problems, okay?
I feel fine.
I know you feel fine. You probably are fine. It's probably just me that's the completely insane person here. But to me, I think that we both have some pretty severe problems. As you revealed, my family has a history of problems. My childhood was not stable. As you revealed, and I'm sure people can look that up online if they want to fact check that, because my name's everywhere. 10-year-long divorce, by the way. It's a state record.
I don't know why you find it so funny. I'm the only person who has been your best friend for 3 years, and you don't care. Why are you pretending to care about anything now?
My best friends online that I've made.
Mm-hmm. They don't even know you, Jared. They don't know you. Please stop talking. They don't know you. They don't know your day in, your day out, what you do weekly. They don't know you. They know the portion that you show them, the 3%. I'm the only person in this entire place that actually knows you.
So I think that everybody here knows me pretty well. I think that I'm such a transparent person. I don't really understand why you think that I'm like this secret person. Like, just think about this. I want you other people in here to think about this. What do I have to hide? I have done so much stuff. I've doxed hundreds of people. I have griefed hundreds of bases.
We're talking about real life.
If you look my name up on Google, the first thing that comes up is that I am one of the most toxic, unforgiving players. And that is a reflection of who I really am. Okay? That is who I am. Orson said it. I'm a sociopath. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I'm certainly not diagnosed, but that's who I am, right? That's who I am. And I don't know what you think I'm hiding. These people know who I am. They know what I'm capable of doing.
I guess I've never known who you. I've never known who you are.
I guess it was you who was confused all along. Okay.
I guess you manipulated me in order to confuse me. It's called gaslighting.
I don't think I manipulated you at all. Actually,
you're kidding me.
Maybe I did.
Paul, what you're experiencing is post-Jared clarity, and we've all gone through it.
Post-Jared clarity.
Yeah, it's actually it's a real psychological condition, and it can really shake your belief systems and moral foundations.
But people know who I am. You say I live online, everybody knows who I am, and as you said, everybody wants my cock, right?
No, that's what you said.
Well, yes.
I was just repeating.
Oh my god!
I would never in my life say that. Jesus.
I feel like you have some pretty severe issues as well. The fact that you would come in here, even with all your training, you've been trained for 25 years by your family, and the fact that you would feel comfortable going in here and
I don't feel comfortable.
You've ruined your life already, frankly.
What? Stop it.
I'm aware.
Oh, I'm just a real person. Like I'm not gonna beat around the bush, I don't do that with myself, and I certainly won't.
I'm sorry. There's a thing as overcoming. I mean, life dishes out some pretty toxic shit. There's a thing called overcoming. but you have to
There's some
decide.
things you can't overcome.
Oh yeah, no, I don't believe it. I do not believe that at all. You have no idea the life I've led, and there is such a thing as overcoming. It's called overcoming. You get through it. You just do.
No, I mean, I don't know what I'm
That
going
sounds
to do.
like
I
something
don't know what I'm
HaltAccount would
going to
accuse
do.
me of.
Huh?
Cum.
You got the joke, yes.
I didn't hear. I didn't hear what you said.
It was a cum joke.
The joke was that HaltAccount has accused me of raping like hundreds of women.
Classy.
And you said overcoming, and I said that sounds like something HaltAccount would accuse me of, because she's accused me of being a rapist of hundreds of women. So that's the joke.
You
This is
can
my
say
sense
it's a
of humor.
joke as much as you like, but like, didn't you
I'm
just
an
do it
invoice.
again
Invoice.
yesterday? I don't get it.
No, you. This is why I asked these people to record in the first place, because yes, I've also raped boys. Yeah. From 2018. I'm glad you have that screenshot, because I actually think that's pretty funny. Anal retribution has arrived.
How old were you when you sent that to Lackify?
17. I was 17, I think. That was 2018, you said? That was when I was 17. Yeah, I had just barely turned 17. So I'm the first to admit that I've made some serious mistakes online. That's unfortunate. You know, that I have decided to represent myself in a way that is only funny to certain groups of people.
Degenerates.
Okay, degenerates, yeah. It's funny to degenerates. Okay.
Do you think that those things are funny in real life?
Internet humor is something that is funny in real life in many cases.
You were visiting me. Well, you were visiting with your father, and you said, "Oh my gosh, I'm basically 10 minutes away from your house," and you're wondering why I'm not going to meet the online serial rapist who basically has told me every week, "I basically want to kill you. I want you dead. You're going to die." Should we talk about all the violent threats, Jared? I feel so fucked up right now. I really have no idea what I'm going to do.
Well, neither do I. I mean, just, your name is pretty generic, but my name is really not generic. And I have no doubt that it will spread from here, especially because it's recorded. It's kind of hard to spell, but it's French.
Try to stop thinking about yourself for a minute. Let's talk about all the death threats.
Well, which do you want to talk about in particular? Would you like to talk about the ones that I've issued you, or the ones that you've issued me, or the ones that your brother has issued me?
Oh, we could talk about the ones that my brother issued you. That's funny.
Why don't you get him on the phone? We can talk about it.
No.
Oh, come on. I'm sure he's very happy to speak to me right now. What do you say? He's going to go to my house in real life if you speak to me again?
Nope, that's not going to happen.
That's a nice threat.
You asked for it.
Oh, I certainly did, Halt. I think on an individual basis, Halt and I are sane people, but when you put us together, there are some fucked up shit that goes on.
So what was there an underlying issue, or did you just start getting pissed off at Jared after hearing the conversation? Because it seems like with the screenshots that were posted, you were already angry at him for something, or was everything peach and keen prior to this?
Jared and I are we get along great as long as no triggering subjects are brought up. I will tell you the triggering subjects. Number one subject for Jared, nerds. Anybody in nerds. Any of those people whatsoever. He separated himself from these people. So anything having to do with these people triggers him. Triggering things for me are any amoral, unethical, as what I consider disgusting activities online or real life. Since he doesn't exactly live a very experienced real life, everything is online. And since he can do anything he wants and say anything he wants on here, he doesn't hold himself accountable. Those are the things that anger me. And so therefore, there are these triggering things. Now, if you took all of those things away, we'd get along great. We'd be able to play Minecraft and hang out and maybe do other games.
No,
but the moment those things are brought up or brought into light, it's like World War III every single time.
Now, those actions that you're speaking of that Jared takes, do you think that those piss you off, or those trigger conflict due to the fact that maybe it invokes jealousy, or is it sheerly because you care about him and you see him doing something that you don't like, or that is immoral, or that is wrong?
Okay, so I can't be jealous because I don't even see these people. So what is there to be jealous of? A human? Like I don't even know if I don't even know if the girls are actually whatever. So the jealousy component is not what it is. It's more of being embarrassed that I'm endorsing somebody that does something that is so wrong in my eyes.
At least that's the explanation you give. However, I'm of the opinion with Kill It that there's an amount of jealousy involved, and the reason why I think that is because your childhood has been fucked up, and you haven't formed any genuine relationships with people that you care about.
I can't be insecure and jealous over a random quote unquote girl on the internet. That's not what this is. It's your inability to be loyal and to be a good person when you say,
over this.
because you are full of it. All you do is spew out lies, and all I do is point out to you that doesn't add up. Listen, I told you since day one we would be much better off as friends, and you're like, I don't need friends. I would never be friends with a female. Females are to be used. Okay? And I would say to you, we should be friends. We would be much better off as friends. If we became best friends, like I told you, Jared, we would have a great relationship. Unfortunately, you despise women. You really do.
It's not true. I mean,
yes,
you're quoting something that I said when I was 17.
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen what else I said when I was 17?
You say the same things.
Retribution has arrived.
You said them all yesterday to an older lady. You haven't changed.
No.
You haven't evolved. Nothing's changed.
There is a degree of evolution, but
and then you said to me once, maybe 6 months ago, oh my God, remember how I told you I would never be your friend or you would never be my friend? I lied. You are my best friend. And that was like, wow, I couldn't believe you actually said that. But it didn't mean anything. There was still no actual loyalty to a friend. There was no respect of a friend. Then by the next day, you were gaslighting me again about something.
Right. Okay. Well, Holt, what are we trying to accomplish here? Because we're not getting back together or whatever.
Back together?
Oh yeah. I mean, well, the people in here don't really understand, and you often like to make it seem like we were just like really close friends or something. But
well, we weren't friends. I don't know what we were. I honestly think you just hated me.
I've got so many.
Well, you told me a couple times you needed a punching bag, and I was your choice. So
you're
maybe
right.
it just comes down to
when I was like 17 or 18. I like how you quote me from like several years ago and pretend that like significant mental development does not happen between the ages of 17 and 21. You're talking about things when I was like deeply engrossed in drama.
Okay.
Very toxic drama, and I'm no longer involved.
You're not toxic anymore?
No, I'm not. I'm not really toxic anymore.
Jared, let me ask you a question. What do you even like about me?
There are many things I like about you, Holt, but I don't feel like I want to say them right now. No, why would I say that?
You can't say any?
I could, but I'm not going to.
Oh, do. You've said so many unkind things about her. Why don't you say something kind about it? That's something that you like.
Jared very rarely compliments. He doesn't, like behind closed doors even. It's very, very rare.
I'm sure it's a private. Get out of your comfort zone there, Jared, and say something that you like about Halt. You probably need to hear yourself voice it.
I mean, I helped you refinance. Can you say thank you?
I think I did say thank you already. No point in saying thank you twice, Halt.
Wherever.
I think I said thank you already. Well, listen, I just feel like there's really no point to this anymore. If we really want to separate, then it needs to be the nuclear option. I don't see any other way for us to separate.
Well, no, there's obviously another option. The other
what's
option.
What's the nuclear option?
The nuclear option is I contact her place of residence and I destroy her life, and she contacts my employer and she contacts the place where I'm being educated and destroys my life, and then we're both miserable. Maybe she commits suicide. Maybe I commit suicide. I don't know.
Well, obviously that's not the outcome we want for either.
What is going on?
Oh, I'm just giving you the real answer. I'm not beating around the bush.
Fucking block each other on fucking
yes,
internet.
if that's what this is going to lead to, just literally block each other on everything. Like, that's way
It's not that simple, She and I have been through so much together.
It doesn't matter.
Remember, I want you to know this. I want you to remember when I got HaltAccount, when I got her beaten up, and this is something she won't share, I guess. When I got her beaten up, this was 2019. It was only a year after we started speaking, and she says that she knew that that's when she loved me, when she came back and forgave me for doing that. So we have an extremely strong bond together.
Don't remember
you said that, and I remember it, and I probably screenshotted it.
I don't remember
that screenshot of your
exactly.
You need a screenshot, you said?
No, she's questioning that why you keep screenshots.
Well, so do you, Halt. We both do.
Anyway, so
Point being that we're very close. We're extremely close, and we've been through hell and back together.
Okay, so so what I hear you, so Jared, what I hear you saying is you don't want to lose.
Option.
So I hear you saying that you do not want to lose Halt because you've been through so much, you've experienced so much together. You don't want to lose the good that you have, right?
You know, I love her too.
Okay, all right. Start acting like it, you guys.
No, realistically, we're gonna make up because we always have, you know.
But isn't her dad and her brother gonna come and beat your ass like when they discover that you've been spreading her nudes across the internet?
Well, firstly,
yeah, you're not worried about that.
She's already, her fate is sealed because her brother's already told her dad about this thing that I did online. You know how I spoke to that woman? That is now in the possession of her father, and when her father gets home, he's going to kick the shit out of her. That's inevitable. It has nothing to do with
you talking to
nuclear
another woman?
Yes. Yep.
Why?
Why?
You know, we're this is one of the things. That's why we connect so well. I get Halt's family, and nobody else does. So I know for a fact that she's going to have her ass beat. She's going to feel really bad about it. She already feels really bad about it.
Okay, so if you know that, then why were you doing that with the other woman? I mean, if you already know that ahead of time, why would you set her up like that?
He doesn't care. That's why.
I don't let her life control mine. I knew
because
that
he doesn't care, Milana. He does not care about the consequences that I suffer. He has nobody to be accountable to. He has no standards to uphold himself at. Even though I've begged him a million times, like, can you just be a better person online? Because it's really effing embarrassing to endorse somebody who's such a bad person. And he's like, oh, you're right. And then boom, it happens again and again and again and again.
Embarrassing. Now I realize that it was embarrassing to your family, which is kind of an interesting thing. It's not embarrassing in front of like your friends online. It's like your dad saw me shitposting in this VC, and now there are real life consequences. If you die in the game, you die in real life. But regardless,
fine line. I mean, we're playing. Yeah,
it's fucking twisted.
It's twisted.
Oh, it is twisted, and
it's so sad that you're laughing.
Why wouldn't I be laughing? Isn't it a comical situation, Holt?
No.
No.
Well, I find it comical that it's reached this point.
It's horrifying.
It is horrifying.
Well, you know, that is true. It is horrifying, and the consequences are real. She could very well contact my mother or somebody else, and I accept that those consequences. She should. You know, I agree. And I think the only way to keep us separated is to go nuclear.
No, my God, really? No,
well, you got to understand, she's actually forbidden to speak to me at all. Her father forbid her to speak to me like 3 years ago or something.
So,
well, that's a good question.
additionally, like if that was said, you wanting this conversation to be uploaded is you also indirectly wanting her brother to tell her father about.
He wants me dead.
Yeah, I mean,
he literally wants me dead. You think I'm kidding?
If I
look at all the ways that he sets me up in order to be mutilated. He wants me dead. You think it's odd that he said, "Hey guys, record this"?
Well, you got to clarify because
interesting. He's a fucking killer.
Bezo and Kill It. I asked you both to record this,
and you're helping.
She was in here. No, this was to prove. And it wasn't even supposed to be uploaded. It was supposed to have this as a recording. I didn't know Orson was going to add to this call. All I wanted to do was gauge public opinion to see whether anybody genuinely thought that I was being inappropriate with that woman, because it is important to me. I wanted to know if I was crossing the line.
Why is it important to you? You didn't care. You don't care what I say.
Well, you know, this is where I've shown some growth, perhaps, that you don't see. It is important to me.
You've shown growth by telling people you have naked pictures and saying my first and last name on the internet? In a recorded call.
Have you shown growth, Holt, or have you shown regression?
I've shown growth.
Holt, you have not shown growth. Can you imagine yourself in this situation in 2018? Impossible. Impossible. You need time to reflect on this, and you'll see that I'm right, okay? As was the case last time. Last time we had this conversation with some of the people in here. And it's not that I want you dead. It's that I recognize that our relationship is extremely toxic, and I genuinely think the only way for us to separate is to go nuclear with each other.
Jared, can you just go nuclear on yourself instead? I mean, since day one, you have been trying to ruin my life. What is this? Yes, it is. You were bragging to Bezo and all these people 10 months after you met me. Ha ha ha. I got Halt beaten up. Is that funny to you?
It was the time, and that was a mistake that I made.
You think it's funny that a man would beat up a 5'4", 110-pound girl? Who are you?
In 2018, or rather 2019, that was my sense of humor.
You think that's
it still
funny?
It still is, because you've just been talking about it several times about getting her beaten up still.
You're
like
still...
No.
You still find this entertaining.
He's not saying it's funny, though.
But you did laugh.
If Span is correct, I want you to
condoning it
clarify
and trying to make it happen.
Please let me speak.
That's even worse.
Okay. Let me speak. The fact right now is that she will be beaten up as a consequence of what happened yesterday. Do you understand? I don't find that funny. I'm saying that is a matter of fact, okay?
But, I mean, you're still condoning it regardless because you're calling.
I'm not
Yeah, but that's
condoning it.
fucking bullshit, man. Because if she's forbidden to fucking talk to you in the first place, like, why the fuck does it matter what you're doing to her family if she's not even apparently fucking talking to you? This whole situation is bullshit, man. Total fucking bullshit.
I'm glad you're thinking about it critically like that, because I don't think anybody else in here is. You know, I don't really know what to say about that. You might be correct. A lot of
thinking critically is equal to thinking just like Jared does. Yeah, I mean, Jared, just walk away from it.
Yeah, you're not responsible for me. You've never been.
You're not responsible.
He's not responsible
You've
for you.
never
You don't have
been
to associate with
responsible
her
for
at
me. You've never ever needed to uphold any kind of a certain stigma online in order to be a part of my life. You have no accountability
this is
to
what
me.
You keep fucking doing where you keep going back to shit that happened years ago.
Because I think you're the one who's obsessed.
Fucking block him.
Okay.
No, I really do. I
did block him. He's blocked.
Then what the fuck are you doing here, man?
Actually, no, you didn't block me because you can't block somebody if you start like pinning messages after you have deleted them as a friend. So unless you block me after that, which I kind of doubt you did.
You're blocked again. You have been.
Okay, well, you obviously unblocked me to pin a couple messages of you saying that you're going to go share your tits with everybody, and then ha 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 ha.
I think it's funny.
I know you think it's funny.
You're fucking obsessed, lady. Like, you need to fucking block him. You need to fucking deal with your family. I don't really give a fuck. But you're inserting yourself into a situation just to fucking go on in a fucking stage, get on your soapbox, fucking, oh, woe is me, I'm the fucking victim. Look what fucking is happening to me because of some other fucking guy that I'm not even fucking talking to. It's fucking retarded.
You're right. You know me really well. I love attention, and especially being victimized.
Clearly you do. Clearly you fucking
No,
do.
you know everything about me. You're right. I mean, don't even say
Quiet,
another word.
don't be rude, okay? You can be rude to me. Don't be rude to other people. C-SPAN is giving his best interpretation based on the facts that have been provided to him.
Like, just fucking leave. Just go. Just block him and fucking leave the call and fucking call it a day. But you can't do that. You've got to come up in here and fucking, poor me. Oh, I've tried so hard to help this person. That means they're fucking beholden to my shit. That's not fucking how it works. That's selfish as shit.
You're right. I'm gonna go blow my brains out.
Whatever. See, that's the type of shit that bitches like that do. Oh, fuck, I got owned, so now I'm gonna go fucking, oh, I'm such a victim. Listen, let me go fucking say I'm gonna do something bad, and then people feel bad, and, oh, no, don't do that, no, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
Yeah, I mean, you raise some valid points.
Fucking retarded. You do not let fucking bitches like that hold you hostage like that. Never. Never. They will fuck your life up. Yeah, but it's like let's say that I go and I get into some bullshit with some woman. Let's say you and I fucking Mamana. Let's say you and I start shit talking and it gets up on YouTube, and then my fucking ex-girlfriend shows up is like, "Oh, my family's going to hurt me because you fucking were talking to some other lady." Like, fuck, that's retarded. It's totally fucking retarded.
The context, well, the example you gave is correct, yes, but the situation with us is a bit different. HaltAccount has actually had me blocked for about 4 days prior to this, and during the conversation yesterday, she actually had me blocked. It was just, I think, late last night when we reconnected, and it was on Constantium, and I said something very, very heartless to her, and I felt bad afterwards. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Guys, I was watching the whole conversation on Constantium today.
So this message here, she sent me this long message about how I'm retarded, and that I can't learn, like kind of like she said in here. And then I said, got your message, not interested. We had a good run. Wish you luck on your future endeavors. This was like last night or something. So kind of give you an idea of how frequently we have fucking problems. It's quite frequent.
Well, it sounds to me like she's saying goodbye to you here.
This was me messaging her.
Oh, that's you saying goodbye.
Yes, it was totally heartless, and then I felt bad about it because I didn't really mean it, because obviously I care quite a lot about her.
It's going to hurt, but I think that if you move on, you're going to find a woman who really loves you and that you really love, and that this toxicity will not be a part of it.
That's very utopian of you, but let me tell you how it's really going to go.
No.
Well, it's a very idealistic perspective to have on the situation, but the real way this is going to happen is one of us probably going to end up dead, because most likely either she or I are going to contact the other, and it's just going to be. Oh, I like this.
So you're telling us that you're suicidal here, right? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I mean, personally, I've been suicidal for a long time. HaltAccount knows that. HaltAccount herself is probably suicidal, but he wouldn't expect that from somebody like her, because she's an accomplished woman in real life. She attended an Ivy League school and graduated at like 20 or something. She's very smart, but she's also emotionally fucked. And evidently, I am also emotionally fucked. And when you put two people like that together, the consequences may.
You know what though? Here's the thing, Ron. You want to know my honest to God thought on suicide, right? And everybody here knows that I believe in God. Most people don't, but I do. And here's what I think on suicide. Life is really tough, but with life you have hope. If you kill yourself, it's eternally fucked up.
Well, that might be the case.
Don't do that to yourself. There's actually, if you live life long enough, you discover the joy and the hope and the good stuff. It's not always that way, and I'm not trying to be utopian, but life doesn't have all this toxicity in it most of the time. But you have to live your life to find it. It's not easy.
I'm not depressed as a consequence of my issues with Halt. If that wasn't clear based on the images I posted earlier, then I don't know what is. I'm so used to her going ballistic like this that I'm quite capable of responding to it in a clear-headed manner.
Okay. All right. Because I don't want to be going to bed thinking Jared's going to off himself.
No, I doubt that I'm going to. But, if she tries ruining my life, then it's a realistic possibility. But I don't want to be counseled or whatever. I don't want to be told that life is
for the record. I'm not trying to push you one way or the other, but if you decide to, can you send me all your login info?
Can I have your stash?
That's the kind of humor that I like. That's the kind of humor that I understand.
I mean, I'm being dead serious though. Like, can I have?
Yeah, no, actually, if you were to kill your, and like Bezo, if he does send you any of that,
I asked first.
I know, I understand that, but Bezo, if he does actually end up sending you all of that, could we kind of go together on this? I would like to join you with that.
Well, I guess
Bezo, share.
Crazy conversation.
You'll share.
Yeah, so put it into escrow.
You know what?
Right?
I have had Jared's back through thick and thin. I was supposed to be his best man at their wedding.
I don't know. We were gonna have a sex call after this.
Who was you and Halt?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Base?
That was
Herm is
it was a joke.
I've done that with her a few times. It's super autistic. I don't recommend it.
I just think that's scary. Having sex online with you guys would be especially scary.
Oh yes, we are fucked up.
I mean, really, come on, look at you guys.
Maybe this was a big sex talk. Like this whole time, it's just been a weird.
I know, right?
Turn on. This is why they do it every couple weeks. They just constantly push it further and further, and this was like the biggest BDSM they've ever done.
They're voyeuristic with their personal information.
We are exhibitionist. We're an exhibitionist.
They get off on exposing.
Yeah, 5 people watching. Woo! Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go with that, Bezo. That's what they're doing here.